obviously I'm grounded. Hey guys, it's me, Sylvia, back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another story time video. Now, with my last story time, you guys absolutely loved it. I got so many comments saying that I should be doing more story time videos and that you guys are really into it, and the video did really well, so I thought, might as well do some more storytime videos. So if you didn't watch it, my last storytime video was on how Charlie and I met. Charlie is my current boyfriend. This storytime video is about a past relationship. It feels a little bit weird talking about my past kind of shenanigans with boys now that I'm with Charlie. I was a little rebellious as a teenager, so I may or may not have stolen my mother's car to go visit this handsome boy that I was seeing. Where am I, right? Yeah, you guys, you thought you knew me? You thought you knew me? You thought. So where should I start? I will start with the fact that I feel like since I am the youngest, or at least I was the youngest for like 16 years of my life until Adam came along, I was always seen as like the angel and the little baby, and I was always given the benefit of the doubt, I feel like. So that allowed me to get away with a little bit more than I probably should have. So I was seeing this guy at the time. We hadn't been dating for long, and it was my grade 12 summer, I think. I was going to university in the fall. I feel like my mom didn't really approve of him because she could just tell that we were like super attracted to each other. And I never really talked about him to her, so she didn't like that. So I don't think she ever really approved of him. She probably had good reason, because I'm gonna tell you that the reason I had snuck out to go see him is because he couldn't pick me up. And the reason that he could not pick me up any longer was because he had gotten a DUI. A DUI, you guys. So disappointed in him. Maybe I should think of like a fake name. I'll just call him Boy. Yeah, Boy. So Boy had gotten a DUI. My mom didn't know about it, but he couldn't pick me up anymore. So that kind of put a little hinder on our relationship. You feel me? Like, we couldn't see each other. I could never get the car. I had gotten my G2, but my mom always had the car. My sister always had the car. My mom never really let me take it. But on this particular night, apparently I was just really missing Boy, and I wanted to go see Boy, so I had to figure something out. And me being the angel and the one that can do no wrong, I figured that I'd be totally fine if I were to sneak out after my mom went to sleep and take the car, like she wouldn't hear in the driveway or something. Anyways, I decided that I would take the car while my mom was sleeping and then just come back before she would wake up. So I was like, this is the perfect plan. I can do no wrong. Like, I am going to take the car and be back right before she wakes up, and she will never know. I was wrong. Let me tell you that I was very wrong. So I'm texting Boy in my house, and I'm like, yeah, I can totally come see you, like acting all cool, like it wasn't the biggest fucking deal of my life that I was about to steal my mom's car and go see him. So I was like, yeah, I'll be there in a bit, like wait up for me. I don't know who I thought I was, but I was just waiting for my mom to fall asleep, and then finally she falls asleep, and I was like, this is it. This is the time. So I got into my room and I snuck out. I took the keys, and I guess she didn't hear the car, which is weird because her bedroom is right in front of like the driveway. It's at the front of the house. So I don't know, but I was lucky with that. So as soon as she didn't hear the car, I was kind of like waiting in the driveway to see if she'd peek out of her window, and she didn't. So I was like, yes, plan is going great so far. So I drove out of the driveway feeling good, turned some music on, feeling like such a badass. And I had to drive all the way to his house. And because he got a DUI, he had to move closer to his workplace. So he moved. He lived now 30 minutes away, approximately. So here I am, barely knowing how to freaking drive, like uncomfortable driving on the highway. But I just had all this courage, and I was like on an adrenaline rush because I just snuck out my house. I was like, I can totally do this. I can drive 30 minutes away. I popped that address in the GPS, and I got on the highway. And I remember that I had put on an old Lil Wayne CD, and I was like, a milli, just driving there, feeling so cool. So the CD was in, I was driving in the highway, windows down. It was such a beautiful night because it was in the summertime. And I'm just gonna quickly add here that you guys should not be doing this. It was not a good idea. It didn't end well for me, but let's carry on with the story. So finally, 30 minutes later, I get there and he's like waving me down from the porch, and I was all excited, but I had to like tone it down, keep it cool, because I was the cool girl that just, you know, drove all the way there. So he invites me in and he's like, how was the drive? I was like, good, you know. just pointless stuff. It was really late by the time I'd gotten there because my mom, I had to wait for her to go to sleep, and then I had to drive 30 minutes to get there, and it was just pretty late. So all we did, I'm pretty sure, is just like eat pizza and hang out. Take from that what you will. But we hung out, and then I just slept over, and my plan was to just wake up really early to get back home before my mom woke up. So I set my alarm, and I was like, okay, this is going good. I didn't get any text from my mom. I kept checking my phone though because I was super nervous. So then I set my alarm and I went to sleep, and then I woke up. You guys, I woke up late. Okay? You don't know the anxiety I had felt when I woke up that day. I like shot up and I was like, I checked my phone. I had like 30 missed calls from my mom, a billion text messages from my sister, just like them trying to figure out where the fuck I went, because it's not like me, I guess, to go and do stuff like that. So my mom was like, where the hell are you? And I think she had like a sneaking suspicion that, is it sneaking suspicion or sneaky suspicion? Anyway, she had her suspicions that I had gone to go see him. So she was just texting me so much, calling me so much, and I was like, fuck, I ruined my plan. She definitely knows I came over. Like, she's going to murder me. She doesn't even want me to take the car. She is going to murder me. I was so scared. So then it was all about damage control. I took my phone and I was like texting, trying to like apologize and say that I just went over to my friend's house because she was really upset about a boy that had broken up with her, and just like making this story. But I was trying to keep it all through text, but she kept calling me, and I was just like, I'm driving, like I'll be home soon. It took me forever to get home, so she was obviously even more suspicious. She's like, if you went to this friend's house, like she lives like 5 minutes away, why did it take you so long to get home? I was just like ignoring my phone. I was like, fuck, I just gotta get home. So I said goodbye to boy. I did not tell him that my mom was like freaking out at me, because that's just embarrassing, you know? I was like,
yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go in my car and drive home. It's such a good night with you.
But inside I was like freaking the fuck out because my mom just caught me. Whew, she must have been so disappointed in me. So anyways, I'm on the road now going back home, trying to drive fast and furious. Like, even though I can't freaking drive on the highway, I was speeding in the fastest lane, just trying to get home. I was so anxious by this point because it's like, what am I gonna say? She's gonna know 100% why I took the car. I'm like, I can lie through text, but I can't lie through person, I can't lie in person, so I'm pretty much fucked. At that point, I had just accepted my defeat, and I was getting prepared to just be grounded forever. Tried to sneak in because I just did not want to deal with it. I was gonna like hide in my room and then text her and be like, by the way, I'm here. Like, thinking that that would help. So I tried to sneak in, but obviously she was freaking waiting right by her bedroom window, waiting for me, like counting the seconds. And I walked inside and she just flipped out on me. She flipped her shit and she's like, who do you think you are? Think you can take my car? She just was being a parent and yelling at me. And then she tried to get to the bottom of it, like where I went and stuff, but I just like ran up to my room because I did not want to admit to my mom that I just took the car to go see a boy, you know? So I ran upstairs to my room and I just tried to avoid the entire conversation, and she's like, you're grounded. And I'm like, obviously I'm grounded. And she just tried to like give me a life lesson about it. She's like, respect yourself, make sure like it's the right thing. And I'm like, okay, mom, I don't want to have this conversation, you know? So I was just like avoiding her for a little while because I just wanted it to blow over without having the awkward conversation of why I went there. And then the relationship with this guy was honestly not even that serious, since we had like no way to see each other and he lived so far away and I didn't have a car and he couldn't drive to like come get me. Things kind of died off. I was already leaving in the fall, so we decided to cut things off, and that was the end of that relationship. Now that I look back at it, I was like, yeah, it was a stupid thing for me to do. Like, how did I not think I was gonna get caught? Come on, Sylvia. Please do not do anything too crazy in your teen years. Honestly, not worth it. I think family trust and keeping that trust is important, because I can say that after I pulled this little stunt, my mom was definitely not giving me the benefit of the doubt anymore. She still saw me as like her little girl, but she was definitely a little bit more vigilant and kept an eye on me. So keep the trust with your family. If you're gonna do something, you know, that betrays your trust, just think twice about it, type of thing. So that's a little life lesson too, along with the story time. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and in that way, I know that you guys want more story times. I do have a couple stories about a group of friends that I was hanging out with in high school, and they were so cool and so adventurous. So I did do like a bunch of crazy things. Like, We broke into an old factory once. Anyway, so I have a bunch of stories from high school with that too. Let me know if you have any requests, if you have anything specific that you want to know about, and I'll be sure to film that for you guys. And yeah, as always, don't forget to follow my social media. If you do want kind of like mini story times, follow my Snapchat and my Twitter because I'm constantly updating those with like things that happen to me every day. So my Twitter is at SylviaGani, my Snapchat is SylviaGani, and my Instagram is at SylviaXO with 2 Y's. That is all for now. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. I don't know why I did that. I'm like saluting you. Anyways, bye guys. See you in my next video.
They would not know how to stir it, even if I gave it.